And technical issues have been resolved. I came on a little bit earlier and my speakers sounded like crap. They were all... There was no volume to them. And I was like, oh my gosh, I can't have a music-filled live stream without any music. And so I took I didn't know if the speakers were blown out or if it was my mixer or the cords. So I took everything and went back to the place that I got them. They did a whole bunch of testing and found out I was sold the wrong type of cords. And so we returned those and we got some new cords that I was supposed to have. It cost me a total of $2 to fix this, which was very nice. Hong Kong and 1304 OFW, thank you for coming in. I tried to go live earlier. It was not pretty, but we have got everything figured out. And we are going live now. We're just going to listen to a couple of songs until hopefully some more people will come in. And we'll do some other things from there. But thank you so much, Hong Kong Ann. Appreciate it. I know you were in the last one too, and I really appreciate that support. And if you haven't hit like on your way in, please go ahead and give it a like. Just trying to draw some people in here. We're just going to play a couple songs as people find out that I'm actually live, and hopefully some people will come in. I was on for like 5 minutes, less than that earlier, as I was trying to figure out what the heck was going on with my music all of a sudden. So that was really something. But I guess you're not a live streamer until you've had technical issues like that have required you to take the whole operation back to the store, figure out what's wrong, and come back and set it all up. We're just going to kind of hang out here and see if anybody else comes in. Kind of screws things up when you're supposed to go live and then it doesn't work out. And then you have to come back and try again. Not everybody always comes back. They expect you at a certain time and you better be there. Otherwise, you miss out. But I don't want to be one of those that just gives up and then says I'm going to go live that night and then I don't. So I'm just going to hang out here. Appreciate you, Hong Kong Ann, for coming in. Have any big plans or anything tonight, Hong Kong Ann? Well, it's night here where I'm at. I don't know if it's night over in Hong Kong. I'm pretty sure it's not. Yes, I like that one. That was pretty good. Yeah, now that I have the right chords, these speakers actually sound better than they did before, I think. It's nice to have the music on point now from where it was. I went and saw a good movie yesterday, I saw the new Tom Hanks movie. Sorry, my net was poor. Oh, that's okay. My speakers were poor earlier. It's just you and I here so far. I don't know if anyone else is going to come in. But I appreciate you being here. Joyce! Oh, my goodness. Thank you for coming in. And it's morning over there. Okay. Yeah, it's Sunday evening over here. Glad to have you in the mix. You are in the mix. I tried to go a little bit earlier, but I was having some severe computer speaker problems. I just got all this stuff like a month ago. You're at work at the moment. Okay, so you're probably just on a little break or... But I appreciate you being here. We're just listening to some blues. I'm hoping that a few other people will come in here. I want to talk about the movie that I saw, Adventures with Carl. Thank you for coming in. This is my second attempt at live streaming tonight. Tried to go in and speakers were absolutely horrible. And I just got them like a little over a month ago, and I didn't know what the problem was. It turned out to be the cables. But I had to take the whole setup back to the place that I got them at to find that out. So it was a kind of a stressful hour and a half there, but it turned out to only cost me a couple dollars to get it all figured out. So that works for me. Rambo and Dino. The big dog, Tommy. How's it going? Much love. Thank you so much. Much love back at ya. I was having some technical issues earlier, but now we're back. Just waiting for some people to come in and find out that we're back going good. So my sound are on mute. I don't want to disturb my colleagues here. Yep, totally understand, Joyce. I appreciate you being in the building. That's totally cool. Love your support. Let's do some little bit more blues. I'm liking this blues music here right now. Let's do this one I kind of like. This is funky blues right here. This is W by the Mini Vandals. Oh, yeah. Giving you my love. Joyce, I'm giving you my love right back at you. You are an awesome live streamer, too. I love going into your live streams. If you haven't connected with Joyce, please make sure that you do, because she's awesome. And if you haven't hit like on the way in, please do that as well. Rayona AR, welcome. You are in the mix. Appreciate you coming in. I don't know if I've seen you in here before. And La 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 Crazy, welcome to the mix as well. Appreciate you coming in. We're just listening to some blues and doing some networking. La 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 Crazy, it looks like your dad's brother. That's so weird, because I look like my brother's brother, too. Well, your dad's brother must be a cool dude then. And if you're just coming in, make sure you hit like on the way in. Appreciate that. He is cool. That's good. Good to hear. We've got 3 people in the mix right now. Hong Kong Ann's still here hanging out. If you're not connected with Hong Kong Ann, go find her. She's awesome. We got 4 people in, 5 likes. Good. If we get over 10 people in here, we're going to start kind of growing do some networking and highlighting channels and things like that. It's really tough with only a few people to start bringing others on screen and all that fun stuff. Although I went live on Friday and I got somebody with only an average of 5 people in the mix. I got somebody 3 new followers. And so are you, I see. La crazy. Oh, you're going to make me blush. This is always fun. This kind of cures my blues on a Sunday. As we listen to some blues, it cures my blues. That's awesome. I like that one. Let's try this one. Let's see. Let's see. Some funky. Move it up to the mountains. That sounds funky. I appreciate everybody coming in to my second attempt at live streaming here tonight. So who have we had in the mix here so far? We've had Hong Kong Ann, first one in. She's awesome. Joyce Burnson, she's working, has me on in the background, but we thank her very much. Adventures with Carl, thank you for coming in as well. Appreciate the support. Rambo and Dino, thank you for coming in. La crazy is here. That's a fun name to say. Thank you for coming in. Riona AR, hello there to you as well. And that's it. That's all we've had in the mix here so far today. And if you are not connected with any of the people that I've just mentioned, make sure that you go over and say hi, watch a video, hit like, do all those things. Because I have some cool people here in my family, and it's always good to see their families grow. La crazy. I like that. And if any of you aren't hooked up with me, make sure you turn that red button gray, as they say. We have 4 people in right now. We're just waiting for some new people to get in. People are kind of coming in and out, which is totally fine because it's all my fault anyway because of the technical issues that we had going on. It's tough when you start and then stop and then start again just out of the blue. Nobody knows what's going on. I think I found you off Rick Ross Foodie. I'm not sure. Maybe. I may have commented on his, but I'm not positive if I'm connected with him or not. But I'm in a lot of live streams around, so it could be that through TR or through Joyce or tons. Dragon Lady. I'm in a ton of live streams, so you may have hooked up with me through one of those somewhere. Yes, a live stream. Okay, cool. So I went out and I saw a great movie yesterday. It was the Tom Hanks, Mr. Rogers movie that just came out. My gosh, was that ever good? Couldn't believe how good that movie was. I mean, it was just one of those, I don't know. It was one of those movies where you didn't expect it to be quite that good. It seemed like it was going to be all about the life of Mr. Rogers and a lot of stuff that you had heard before, but it wasn't. It was mostly about this reporter that worked for Esquire magazine that went and did an interview with him that was supposed to be a short little puff piece, and turned out that Mr. Rogers changed his whole life through the course of that little interview, or little series of interviews that he was doing with him. Fish Room Fever, thank you for coming into the mix here today. Appreciate it. We're just waiting for some people to come in. I'm talking about the Tom Hanks movie that I just watched yesterday, the Mr. Rogers one. If you haven't seen it, it's really worth seeing. And Tom Hanks, he does such a good job of acting in that movie as well. You know, because he's such a big celebrity, you would think that, you know, when you have, it'd be hard to separate that he's Tom Hanks, you know? And I go to my movie theater in Eagan, Minnesota. That's my favorite little spot to go to a movie. I even have a video about it on my channel as well, because it was a movie theater that was stuck in the 90s with all the neon stuff and the old style and all that. And then it got bought out by Imagine Entertainment, who does all the heated reclining leather seats, and they put a bar in there, and they put all these upgrades in it. And so it reopened just recently, and it is amazing now. So I had to go and check out the movie over there, and I'm so glad I did, because Tom Hanks did an awesome job of playing Mr. Rogers, to the point where you forget it's Tom Hanks and you think you're looking at Mr. Rogers, and it was that well done. And it's just a good message, too, for right now, with how America is so divided on everything. Everyone's trying to win an argument. And there was Mr. Rogers giving us an example of how we could just listen to people, you know? Thank you, Fish Room Fever, for telling people to, yes, I did do a video on that theater. So thank you for catching that. I did. It is beautiful in there. And, yeah, it's an awesome theater. I've always liked it because I've been going there for decades, so I was kind of sad when it closed down, but then when it reopened, I was like, oh my gosh, that is absolutely crazy. It is so nice now. I like that tune. Let's try this one. Normally, I would like to, do some networking and highlight some channels and things like that, but we don't have a ton of people in the mix right now. We only have 4 currently. But make sure you hit like as you come in, and if we're not connected, make sure you connect. But yes, Fish Room Fever, I did do a video, and I appreciate you remembering that that I did. So that means you must have seen it. It was a really cool. La 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 crazy, so fancy and beautiful. Yes, it really is nowadays. So yes, that's where I went to see it, and it was an absolute treat. That's okay. You're in the right place if you just like to talk, because this is a live stream, and if nobody's talking, it gets pretty boring. Glad to have you here. And Fish Room Fever, glad to have you in here as well. Much appreciated. So I'm just checking some things out here. No, Lala Crazy. Thank you. Thank all of you. Absolutely. I'm hiding from the Copa talk. That is everywhere. I'm not going to get into it either. It's just so mind-numbing. I'm just going to kind of keep doing what I do. I did the things that I'm supposed to do. I don't want to cry about it all day long. And sometimes I don't know if people are doing this for the, to let people know what's going on and things like that, or if it's really just, hey, I know if I do a video about this, it's going to get real clicks, a whole bunch of clicks, lots of views. And so they're all doing videos so that they know that that's the trendy topic right now. And that's why I'm not doing a video about it, because Adventures with Carl, you have a great night. Thank you so much for stopping in. Sorry this didn't turn into be the huge gathering that I was hoping for, but I appreciate you coming in for the time that you did. Really do appreciate it. Thank you so much. And you guys, people like Adventures with Carl, Lala Crazy, Fish Room Fever, you guys are all like early supporters of this, because I'm just trying to get this thing up and running here. Nobody knows who I am, really. And so I don't have a following like TR does, or some of the other guys. And so in order to build up that following, I just have to go live. I just have to have people catch me and hopefully share my stream out, or let people know about who I am. Like, hey, this guy's pretty good. He has a pretty good live stream. If we could get some people in there, it would even be better. So I appreciate you guys putting up with the smallness of this channel right now. But we do have 5 people in here, which is the most that we've had all night so far. Even as one person leaves, another one is coming in. So hopefully that's a good sign. Oh, same. I just like to bring smiles to people's faces. That's awesome. That's a good attitude in life. That reminds me a little bit of the Mr. Rogers neighborhood movie that I just saw. That's all he wanted to do, is be a good neighbor and bring smiles to people's faces. And so it's good to have that kind of an attitude in life. We're just switching back and forth between some blues and some Rastafarian Jamaican. Talking to a mic by yourself is still better than talking to yourself, right? Bravo. That is a good one. Fish Room Fever. Fish Room Fever, ladies and gentlemen. In the building, cracking some jokes. Oh, yes, we only got one life to live. Got to live it to the fullest. That is absolutely true. Absolutely true. But what's kind of weird is this is what I've always wanted to do for a living, is talk behind a mic. Fish Room Fever, he'll be here all week. Absolutely. I used to want to be a DJ when I was a kid, too. And my voice had just started to change. I realized that I could go deep on my voice all of a sudden. And I was like, hey, I could be a DJ. And so I was practicing all my radio voices, like 92 KQRS. We're the home of rock and roll. Then we have another station, KS95. As you go up the dial, the voices go higher. So it's like 92 KQRS. And then you go up the dial a little bit to 94.5. It's like the bass, little bass comes out of the voice. It's like KS 95 FM, where it's always 95 and sunny. It's another sunny Saturday afternoon here in the Twin Cities. We appreciate you coming by. And then if you go all the way up to 101.3, that's where all bass comes out of the voice. It's like 101.3 KWB. We're live with the preteens here at Burnsville Bowl. That's just kind of how they do it. It's weird how it works out like that. The higher you go on the station in the Twin Cities, the higher the voices are on the radio stations. I just made your night. That's awesome. That's what it's all about here in the mix, making people's nights. And listening to some music and just having some general fun. I keep seeing the number go up to like 5 and then down to 4, then down to 3, then up to 4, then up to 5, then on. It's kind of weird. People are like coming in and going, this ain't for me. This ain't for me at all. And then they leave. I wanted to be an actor when I grew up. Now I'm an adult. I'm an adult pretending I'm grown. Fish room fever. Fish room fever, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, coming in hot with the jokes. That is great. Well, at least you two are finding me funny. That's awesome. That's all right. I don't need 60 or 70 people in my live stream to have fun. I just need, a few cool people like we have right now, and just keep some tunes going and keep it funky. Live and direct. Let's try it. No, let's not do that one. Let's see what else we got here. We're going to do some. Let's try this one. Well, that's funky. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. We got some reggae going on. Are you kind of funny, Lala Crazy? Don't forget to tip your waitress. That's right. Hey, who ordered this tax? Somebody screwed up here. I didn't order tax. Is this thing on? Is this thing on? Well, yes, I am. Good. I always like a good sense of humor. Everybody ready for Turkey Day? Turkey Day coming up pretty soon. I get to go over to my parents and have all the stuff. The turkey, stuffing, mashed potatoes, and gravy. Somebody always brings that green bean casserole. That's some good stuff, too. The green bean casserole, that's like the highlight of Thanksgiving, because I only have it once a year, and that's right there on Thanksgiving Day. That was not necessarily what I was looking for, but there we go. Turkey Day, worky day. Oh, that's not fun to work on Thanksgiving. Well, look at that. We have a new person in the building. Cleo's Creations and More. We've all just been waiting for you to get things started. Now the live stream can start. Thank you for coming in. Lala Crazy. I'm making bacon wrapped turkey. I make bean casserole with some stuffing, but I make my stuffing with meat. Sweet. That sounds good. That sounds really good. I'm getting excited because I really don't eat turkey the rest of the year for the most part. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Now we can start it up. The sound effects are like a new toy for me. Stuffing is another one of those things, really once a year. Unless you go to a buffet of some kind somewhere that happens to have it, then I'll maybe try it. But isn't it weird how, like, really the best stuffing in the world is like the stuffing that you grew up with from when you were a kid, and everything else seems to be just kind of like an imitation of that. It's like, my mom makes the best stuffing. And I'm not sure about that. I think it's how we connect what stuffing is, because there's so many different kinds out there, like with meat or with raisins or not with raisins. Awesome to have some people in here today and sticking around and everything. And so we're going to try this one. We're doing a little reggae and a little blues, flipping back and forth as per usual. No, I saved some from when I was a kid. It doesn't stay fresh that many decades. Fishroom Fever cracking us up once again. That's awesome. Fishroom Fever is getting a lot of rounds of applause here tonight. That's awesome. This is the most fun I've had all weekend, I have to say that. Even with the stress of losing my speakers and then having to go to the store and get it all figured out. What a mess that was. It's like you find out at the worst possible time. They had been working, and then I turned on my live stream, and then that's all you could hear when I turned on the music. It was horrible. All right, Cleo's Creations, thank you for stopping in. I really appreciate the support. Even if it's only for a few minutes, I appreciate you stopping by. And good luck in your live later. Appreciate it. And so let's see here. What else do we have? Jazz and Blues Funky. This is a mix of jazz and blues. Kind of like country and Western. Do I have any pets? No, I do not. Do you? Oh, okay. Well, thank you, Cleo. I appreciate you keeping us on. It's awesome support. Really appreciate that. Thank you so much. I do not have any pets because I'm just never home enough to do it. Because running this travel channel on the weekends, usually I'm running out and doing an adventure somewhere, which means I'm going down to Iowa or Wisconsin or somewhere in Minnesota or South Dakota. And then I work 12 to 9 are my hours all week long. And it's like with my hours at work, plus I go out and travel on the weekends. Yeah, I really like this track too. It's called Move It Up to the Mountains. This is like, I do a little bit of music roulette on here because I don't know all these songs yet. So I just kind of go, this one sounds pretty good. And sometimes it is and sometimes it isn't, but I do like this one. But yeah, as far as pets, I just don't have time to take care of them. So with traveling and stuff like that, I just don't, it wouldn't be fair to a pet. 40 plus aquariums? Holy cow. Wow, that is a lot of, I mean, your name is Fishroom Fever, so I imagine, but holy cow, 40 aquariums. That is a lot of fish. I don't know if I could really take care of one of those either, because that's a commitment all to its own. My friend tried to get an aquarium and see if that would work for him, and they didn't do a good job of cleaning it out all the time and the keeping track of the filter and the fish and all the, you got to clean them out, and he just got sick of messing with it and got rid of it too. So I can't imagine taking care of 40 of them. That is unbelievable. Couldn't imagine that. But if that's what you like to do and that's your thing, then more power to you. Most people don't tend it right, and it makes it harder on them. I would imagine that's true because people just think, hey, it's a fish tank. I just put water in it, hook up the little air thing in it, and put the gravel on the thing and set up the plants and then throw in the fish, and then it's pretty much maintenance free after that. But it is not. There's a lot that goes into it. A lot. Way harder than people think it is. And then it's a major project once they have to be like, oh, how come it's not doing this? And what's going on? That's a whole afternoon project. Yeah, I like that song. That was a good tune. Got to stay hydrated when you're doing these things. Let's try this one. Duddy. I like this one. Yeah, I like this one. Someday I'm going to really know all of these songs. I don't know which ones I really like and don't. That'll be better. These shows will get better as I go on. My day off is basically devoted to tanks. I'm at work and the music is very nice. Cool. Good. I'm glad you like it. ERB Fashion 101. Well, good morning. Thank you for coming in. I really do appreciate it. It's just kind of me and Fish Room and Cleo's Creations and La Crazy hanging out here today talking about whatever comes up. Make sure that you hit like as you come in. If we get like over 10 people or something in here, then we're going to look at highlighting some channels and things like that, trying to grow some channels. But if we don't, that's okay. I'm just playing some music, creating a good vibe, talking to people and having some fun. What are you up to? So it's morning where you're at. And if you two aren't connected, Fish Room and ERB, you should, because you're both good people. Good people. At least get some growth somehow going on in here. 9 a.m. in Hong Kong. Okay. Yes. Here it is Sunday night. We are in the distant past for you. It's coming up on 7 p.m. Sunday evening. Awesome. Good. I'm glad you guys are connecting. Growing your numbers. So ERB, you just picked one up right there. Just for coming in here for a couple minutes in a stream with only 4 people watching. And your channel is now grown a little bit bigger. I love that feeling. Monday morning. That's crazy. You are way in the future over there. I'm glad to know that things are okay in the future. I don't have to worry about it. Monday morning will come. Oh, I like this one too. How It Began. This is a good tune. That's a 25% conversion rate. That's right. I'm happy to be here. Glad you're here. It's just a small little group here right now, but that's okay. If anybody has the ability to share out the stream or let some other people know about it so we can get it a little more hopping, that would be great. I'm not big into social media, though, as far as like Facebook or I've got Facebook and Instagram and all of that, but I don't technically get a whole lot of support on those when I share out my videos and things like that. Nobody really watches them. And I don't know if that's because people look at it and just ignore it, or if it's because Facebook suppresses it because they'd rather have me promote YouTube or other things through paying them to promote it. And so they don't let a whole lot of people see those posts. Nice. Lots of love going on in the room today already. That's awesome. I'm just enjoying some nice music here. See if we can get some more people in the building. We got 5 people going right now with 8 people that hit thumbs up, which is good. It's always good to have more thumbs up than people in the room, huh? La 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 crazy. Are you still in the building, la 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 crazy? I haven't heard from you for a while, so I don't know. How many times have I streamed? Well, I would say I did one time without all this background and everything here. I call it my first legit live stream, but I didn't have everything all set up. I was just trying to get the microphone situation figured out. And then I've done probably 4 or 5 with all of the music set up and everything that I'm doing right now. So I don't have a whole lot of following right now because I'm just doing it once a week currently. And so I should be doing it like 3 or 4 a week to build a following, but I just want to figure it out and get a format down and get a little bit of a following before I start rolling it out every day or things like that. If I do add, I'll probably do like this show that I'm doing now and then do like Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday mornings. That's kind of what I'm thinking. But I just want to get a little better at it. I don't know exactly what I'm doing all with everything right now. And then once I feel like, okay, I've got a little more confidence and I'm a little better at it, then I'm going to start rolling out and doing some more. And I know that there is an argument about, well, you're not going to get better unless you do more. And so that's a good argument. But the thing is that, I don't want to put myself out there and get a reputation of he's not very good. And then nobody ever comes to my streams. So right now, while I'm small, I want to make the mistakes and everything here with a small group of people. And then when I really feel like coming in and feel like I've got my confidence, then I'll start doing more. Yes, Joyce was in here, ERB. But then I think she had to get going. She's at work and I think she's got it on, but the volume is off. So I don't think I don't know how close of attention that she's paying with it being work. Here's a song that I like, a little different. It's The Entertainer. This is usually my closing out song, but I'm just putting it here right in the middle just for the fun of it. just because I want to hear it and it changes things up a little bit. You're on the right track. Thank you, Fish Room. I appreciate it. Streams will knock out your watch hours also if you're still working on those. And yes, I am. I'm probably about 1,700 away from where I need to be, which is a lot. And so I do know that I need to hit live streams a lot harder. But I just need to get more confidence in it and feel like, okay, I've got my format down. I know what I'm doing. I'm not nervous about it. And then we'll get into the program. And it's tough to start it off right now, right around Thanksgiving and the holidays and things like that, just because there's so much going on and it's tough to maintain consistency. So if I do it, it's going to be sometime after this week, after Thanksgiving. Or in the new year, I don't know exactly. We've got 4 people in the mix right now. 9 thumbs up. That is awesome. This song just always makes me happy. I tried to learn how to play it on the piano one time, but for a while I was kind of obsessed. Me and a friend were trying to learn how to do this because he had a keyboard at his house, and we were just trying to learn note by note how to do it, and couldn't ever figure it out. Not the whole thing. Could do the little bit of the beginning of it, and from there that was about it. And so let's see what we got here. Let's try. Now let's do this one. There we go. This one's called Lucky Rubber Ducky. I like it just because of that, just the title alone. Yes, that was me, Fish Room. I was just at the Butterfly Aquarium out in Sioux Falls, South Dakota. It's the Butterfly House and Aquarium. And then oh, sweet, ERB connecting with Joyce. She's great too. But yes, the Butterfly House, that was awesome. And the aquarium in there, it was really cool. I got to pet some stingray in there and some starfish. But then I was just at my newest adventure is a place called SeaQuest in Rosedale Shopping Center. And that place is incredible because it's not just aquariums that they have. They've got iguanas that you can pet. They've got a parakeet encounter where you go into a room and they put bird seed in your hand and all these parakeets come and land on your hand and on your arm to eat all the seeds. It's crazy. They've got a sloth there. Plus they've got all these cool fish tanks and water features. You can pet all sorts of different kinds of fish, and it's absolutely cool. Probably the most interactive aquarium that I've ever been to, with the widest variety of things to see in there and learn about. That was a really fun one. Anamora, thank you for coming in. Happy Sunday to you too. We just have a small little group here today, a small gathering. And just the few people that are here that aren't connected with everyone else, please feel free to connect up. Absolutely. Glad to have you in here. So now we got 5 people with 10 likes. I was saying that if we can get over 10, Oh, good, Fish Room. Thanks for putting that on your watch list. I think you'll really enjoy that one. If you like the butterfly one, I think you'll really like that one too. Tan's World. Thank you for coming in. Things are going real well. Now, I tried starting this stream a couple hours ago, but or about an hour and a half ago or so, but I turned on my speakers and they were all like, it was crazy. Finally caught you live. That's awesome. Glad to have you here. My goodness. Yeah, it's I'm gonna play this one again. I liked this one. It was a struggle getting this thing going. I had to take all of my speakers and mixer and wires back to the electronics store and found out it was the least expensive problem was just the wires. It cost me like $2 to fix it. Then I rushed home and set it all back up and started up the stream again. So yeah, it was a mess getting to this point where we can live stream again. But thank God it wasn't the speakers, because these were not cheap speakers. And I like these speakers too. So thank goodness it was just wires, and I was sold the wrong wires when I first bought the equipment. So he was like, oh, well, it was going to be the wires in the first place because these are the wrong kind. They work, but they're not what they're supposed to be. There's like balanced and unbalanced speaker cables that you can get. I don't know what the difference is, but I've got the right ones now, and the speakers sound great. I think they sound better than they did before too. So I'm glad I went through it, but it sure was stressful for it to happen right then. Couldn't have happened yesterday when I was just listening to the music anyway. Has to happen right when I'm going to go live. That's the way it always works out. But yes, Tan's World, thank you for coming in. I'm glad you caught the live here finally. And Anna Mora, thank you for coming in. ERB Fashion 101, thank you. Fish Room Fever, he's been hanging out and chatting this whole time. He's been cracking me up with the jokes. And we've had some people connecting with each other back and forth a little bit as well, which has been nice. Winiflor McGinnis, I know this is your first time here, so thank you. Welcome. Welcome. We don't have a large group right now, so we're just kind of hanging out, listening to some music. If anyone's not connected with Winiflor, make sure you do. I just connected with her, I think, today. Let me just take a look at something here. Let's just take a look at something. Sometimes I go into Bill Clinton just for no reason whatsoever. Let's see, Winiflor, you are at 641 people. Let's see what we can do. Sorry, it's tough for me to get out of Bill Clinton sometimes when I start that. Let's see. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's do that. Right there. Cool. There's Winiflor right there. And you, my friend, where are you? There you are at 641. Let's see if we can get you a couple people. We've got 6 people in the building. Let's see if we can get you 2 at least. 642 now. Thank you. See? People are growing just out of nowhere. That is awesome. There you go. Before we got you 1, let's see if we could get you 1 more here. There must be somebody else in here that's not connected with you. So let's see if we can make that happen. We got you up there. Absolutely. Happy to help you out, even though we don't really have a whole lot of stuff going on with this few people in the building. It's tough, but we'll do what we can. I think we're going to put on some Feel Nice because we have that kind of vibe going on right now by Rick Steele. So yes, we're just going to highlight Winiflora for a second here. See if we can get her maybe up to 643. Get her a couple here. Tan's World, I'll be back and share you out. That would be awesome. Thank you so much. Really appreciate that. Fishroom Fever done to you. Sweet. Awesome. See, look at that. We don't need a ton of people to get some people growing in here. That's awesome. And as new people are coming in, make sure you go ahead and hit like. And if we're not connected, make sure you connect with me as well. Awesome to have such cool people in the mix here today. We're just trying to pick up Winiflora, a few people while we're going along here. Let's go. Let's grow. I'm just making sure that I'm not missing anybody in here that's come in. Okay. Liam's Irish Journey with Mama Liam. Thank you for coming in. Appreciate it very much. We are highlighting Winiflora here. McGinnis, if you haven't gone over there and said hi to her, make sure you do. We're picking her up a few, even though we don't have a ton of people in here. So we're just kind of helping some people grow a little bit here, as long as we're all together. And let's see what else we have here. Let's do this one. Another happy little tune. Some of these I'm playing more than once because I know that I like them. Thank you so much, everybody, for coming in. Southern Belle, thank you for coming in. Awesome. It's growing. We're at 10 people now. I didn't think we were going to get here today to 10 people. I struggled getting this thing started, and now we're slowly creeping up there. Winiflora McGinnis, let's see where you're at here. 641. And let's see where you're at. So if you're not haven't gone over and seen Winiflora McGinnis, go over and say hi. We're highlighting her right now. We might highlight some others in a little bit. Right now, we want to get her a few if we can. We will. We'll get there. We'll get there. Thank you, Cleo's Creations. Appreciate that. Yes, I have a mod in the house. That's right. Good. Sweet. I like that song. That's a good one. Let's try this one right here. Yeah. This is nice. We have 8 people in the house. I was sitting here wondering if I was just going to be here just pretty much with me, myself, and I for 2 hours playing some reggae and blues music. So I'm glad you guys came in. Really appreciate that. Anamora, thumbs up. Thank you for saying that. I forget to always say that. So I appreciate it when people put out that reminder. Anamora, share the live stream. Yes. Another good advice. If you can share it out and get a few more people in here, that'd be awesome. Southern Belle saying hi to Fish Room Fever. Nice. Anamora, bring and make a new friend. Yes, absolutely. Bring someone in. Lots of good advice from Anamora here today. Let's see, what do we got here? Yes, I like this one. Cleo's Creations, thank you. Lots of grinding going on right here. That's good. Fishroom Fever. All right, I'll see you in a minute then, buddy. 9 people in the mix right now. 16 thumbs up. That's good. I always like having more people in the mix than more likes than people in the mix. All right. Let's try this one. No, that one's not going to work. What do I want? Let's do this one. I like this one. This is a good one to start off a stream too. Kitty cat. Do we have a kitty cat in the mix? Look at that. Ladies and gentlemen, we got a kitty cat. Thank you for coming in. Make sure that you hit like as you come in. I'm because Tan's World told me. Thank you, kitty cat, for coming in. That's awesome. I really appreciate it. So just hit like on your way in, and if you and I aren't connected, make sure we fix that too. Turn the red button gray. Thank you very much. We're just listening to tunes, highlighting a few people. If you haven't met Winiflora McGinnis, that's who we're highlighting right now. We're going to see if we can get her at least a couple more people. It's not the best idea to do this with fewer than 10 people in, but what the heck, as long as we're here, as people come in, maybe we can get something done. Thank you. Cleo's Creation, giving some love to Southern Belle. Southern Belle giving some love to EBR Fashion. That's awesome. Glad to have you guys all here today. Appreciate everybody for coming in, including Tan's World, and thank you for bringing in Kitty Cat. It's awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. That's awesome. That is just a good tune. That makes me happy every time, I think. That's a good one. This one's a good funky rock tune too. You know, as long as we have 8 people in the mix here, and it's been over a week now since I've done I did a live stream on Friday, but I haven't made anybody mighty in a while. And I think it's time to do just that, shall we? Who's it going to be? Cleo's Creations and more. She's already a mighty mixer. But let's see. Anamora is not showing up in blue. She does not have a wrench currently. And she's putting out all sorts of good advice. And I know that she's been in here more than once. And ladies and gentlemen, it is time to make Anamora mighty. A mighty member of the mix. There she is, Anamora. You are now mighty, my friend. That is awesome. Welcome to the Mod Squad. Happy to have you, Southern Belle. Anamora, I'm a Smurf, yay! You are indeed. And so let's try this one here. Oh yeah. This is like a radio roulette going on right now. Some of these songs I have no idea what they are, but we just deal with whatever comes up. Absolutely, I'm happy to have you, Anna. So happy to have everybody here, including a brand new moderator. Yeah. Liking this. Party music DJ. I feel like I'm missing people that are in the... I just heard somebody shout out Party Music DJ. And I haven't seen that person in the house. In the mix. Nike Girl. Holy cow. Southern Belle sent you here. Thank you for coming in. Really appreciate it. Diana D. Thank you for coming in. Kitty Cat, you are welcome for the tunes. I was too busy doing something else, I think, and I missed some comments there. Party Music DJ is in the building. Thank you for coming in. Wow. Lots of people coming in. Thank you so much. Southern Belle, thank you for sharing out the mix. Really do appreciate it. Cool Gent 87. Thank you for coming in. Wow. Getting a lot of people in the mix here all at one time. Thank you guys for joining in. Really appreciate it. It's very inspiring to have, you just go live and there's nobody here, and then all of a sudden people just show up from wonderful people like Southern Belle, Tan's World, all sorts of people sharing it out. Makes a guy feel good. All in the holiday spirit and whatnot. Fish Room Fever has returned, ladies and gentlemen. Fish Room Fever is back in the mix. Geraldine La Diva TV has also joined the mix. Welcome, both of you. Diana D, thank you so much. Cleo's Creations and More shared us out too, and we now have 11 people in the mix. Awesome, Southern Belle. I'm glad you like the vibes. I'm just trying to make it a nice little room, listen to some good music and have some fun, and people can grind and grow and make it to the next level, wherever that is for you. Yes, Anamora, start the love with the thumbs up. We have 21 right now. That's awesome. Thank you, guys. Cleo's Creations and More. Don't forget to smash that thumbs up. That is right, as they say. ERB and Anamora showing some love. Winiflor showing some love. Done to ya. That's awesome. Winiflor picked up one. Good. That's awesome. Ryan Entertainment. Thank you for coming in. We're just chilling out, having some blues. Cool Gent 87. Thank you for sharing me out too. On Twitter, no less. That's awesome. Loving the support here today. And thank you for smacking the like as you come in as well. That's awesome. Awesome, awesome. Good. Glad to see a lot of people showing love to each other, to growing with each other. We still have only 10 people, 8 people. So I'm not going to do a lot of highlighting on the screen unless a lot of other people come in. It just doesn't make enough progress, and I hate to have somebody on the board and then they don't grow. It's no fun. But I'm good to see everybody meeting and getting to know each other that are in here. That helps grow the family. And if you're not connected with me, if there's anyone in here that hasn't connected with me, this would be a good time to do that. No better time than the present. Diana D is in the mix. Glad to have you. Nike girl. We got a whole crew of awesome people in here right now. That is so cool. Glad to have you all. Share the love, share the live. Listen to Anna Moore. She knows everything. Here we go. This one's a little more upbeat. Nathan T just vlogged this. Thank you for coming in. Awesome to have you in, my friend. Good to see you. Good, cool, Jen. Thank you so much. I'm just trying to make a laid-back feeling. Just some nice blues. I just want to be a good host for people to come in and have some laughs, have some fun, grow their channels. Doreen Calhoun, thank you for coming in. Welcome to the mix. Anybody new, make sure you go ahead and hit like on your way in. And if we're not connected, well, you have to be connected to Tommy Travels and the mix. Make that red button gray. That should be a blues song right there. Make that red button gray. I've been waiting all day for you to make my red button gray. Everybody, sending everybody some love. That's what I like. Anna Moore, that's cool. Make my button gray. Make my bottom gray. I'm saying red button, not bottom. Not bottom. That's a whole different thing. Red button gray. That's funny. We have 9 people in the mix right now. 22 thumbs up. Sweet. That's a lot better than I thought I was going to do as I started out this live stream. I'll tell you that. My goodness. It started out as a total disaster, but now we're having fun. We got 10 people in the building now. Awesome. And ERB Fashion 101 has been here pretty much since the very beginning. So I really thank you for doing that. Nathan T, I'm deleting that comment, but I will let everyone know what you said. I just don't want that particular thing asking for help in the stream. But if you're not connected with Nathan T, leave a comment if you do watch a video. And I will say that for everybody. Not everybody always likes to leave the chat, or they're not always available to leave the chat because they're watching on their phone. And so if you go watch a video, hit like, leave a comment. Somebody may not come back right away, instantaneously, and show the love in return. And that's okay. I've done this enough times to know that, especially with the people in this stream, they return. They get back after the stream. They'll connect with you. And if that's all it's about, this isn't a sub per sub. So if you watch the stuff and you don't like it, then if you're only doing it so that somebody will show you love back, it's not the right reason. And so that's all I have to say about that. Fish Room Fever, exactly. He's at work. He watches at home too. That's another good example. When you're at work, you can't always go and be watching other people's videos and hitting like and subscribe and all that good stuff. They gotta, you gotta give them a minute. Sometimes people will put you on watch later. And then when they have a free moment, they'll go back and watch all that stuff and leave all the comments. Yes, Anamora, genuine love, no spamming. I'm just getting into it tonight. I just love the funky music. Doreen Calhoun, smash the like button. Yes, thank you so much. Anamora, thumbs up. Thank you. Yes, bring and make a new friend. And thank you to everybody who shared out the stream as well today. My watch hours right now, Tan? And yes, I think you shared out you had my stream going there for a while. Or not my stream, but my playlist going for a while there yesterday. But I'm making progress. I've got about 1,700 hours or something like that to go. It's a long ways. It's gonna take a while to get there, but it'll happen eventually. It'll be pretty sweet when it does happen. That's the constant struggle with everybody, I think, because you hit the 1K from grinding and you think that's hard, and then getting the hours, that's a whole different ball game. And so I am not monetized on this channel. So there's no no super chats enabled at all. I'll get your playlist tonight. I have a playlist as well. Cleo's Creations More. I'll get your playlist tonight. I have a playlist as well. It is. I'm not sure exactly what that is. But yeah, if you do that, that'd be great. I would love to do that for you as well. Hard. That's what you said. I have a playlist as well. It is hard. Yeah. Okay. I gotcha. It's tough to get to everybody's playlists and doing all that kind of stuff. I totally understand. Fish Room Fever, not bad. 17 people to watch 100 hours of live streams. Yes. That's easy peasy. That's funny. That is a better way to look at it than, wow, 1,700 hours. That's crazy. If I could get 1,700 people to just watch an hour, that would be awesome too. That's funny. Let's see here. Let's try. No, not that. This. Back to a little reggae. Yes, Anamora. Connect to Tommy Travels. Nathan T just vlogged this. I watch around 10 videos a day on YouTube. Yeah, it's probably because it's tough to have time to do much more than that if you're working full time and trying to create content and trying to grind. It gets to be tough. And then to watch people's lists and everything like that. During Cleo's Creations and More. That's my cat's name. That's funny. Tan's World. Tommy Travels videos are awesome. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. I do a lot of driving around to get to those places. Sometimes I don't always feel like going either. Sometimes it's like, oh my gosh. I don't really feel like getting up and going somewhere right now. I'd rather sit home and watch TV. But then I still just get my camera and go head out there, and then bam. I find as soon as I do get to the location and I start doing it, it turns out to be like, oh my gosh, I'm so glad I got up and did this, because I see some amazing things in my travels. You basically need 11 hours of watch time a day. Yes. We'll eventually get there, but it'll just take a little while. And as I do more live streaming and things like that, it'll get a little bit easier. And especially if I can get, like more of a following as I keep doing these, and people have heard about me some more, and we're able to get big enough group where we can actually grow some people's channels and get some people to the 1K mark, or get people to their next level that they're trying to get to. Get people 5 or 10 people just by saying, hey, go to this channel. That's what I want to be able to do. But to do that, you need 30, 40, 50 people in the stream in order to make something like that kind of a difference happen. And it's just going to take a while to build the audience. But eventually I'll get there. I mean, if you can get 50 or 60 people in the stream, holy cow, then it goes a lot quicker. You do a few hours and do that a few days a week. Let's see here. Who's all in here? I feel like I missed something. Melody Marendorf is in here? How did I miss that? There she is right there. Melody Marendorf. Holy cow. How did I miss you? I was gabbing. I was talking, chatting, and I didn't even see you come in. So welcome, Melody Marendorf, ladies and gentlemen, to the mix. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate everybody taking the time out of the day. That's right, Anna. Little by little. Bring and make a new friend. That's right. Yeah, I know there's a lot of other streams out there that are really popular around this time as well. And there's a lot of competition out there. But you know what? Sometimes you just have to say, you know what? I'm not going to worry too much about it. I'm just going to go live and let some people find me. And then hopefully that'll just kind of, people will know who I am. And as I keep doing it, the audience will keep growing. And then people will be like, oh, I don't want to live stream. Tommy Travels does a live stream around that time. That's completely worthless. Your future new friend is in this live. Aw. Fish Room Fever. Don't forget the thumbs up. That's right. We've been going now for 90 minutes. I usually like to do these about 2 hours or so. So I'm going to go for about another half hour. We were up to 10. I think that was our record. And now we're, I think, down to 6. But that's okay. We have Anna Moore still here. We've got Melody, ERB Passion 101. Thank you. Doreen Calhoun. We've got some awesome people still here. And I still have a lot more tunes that I could play too. So I'm totally cool with that. And once again, I do want to thank everybody who shared out the stream here today. That makes a huge difference. And it got some other people in here. Really means a lot to me. This song reminds me a little bit of ZZ Top. That's why I play it. I like ZZ Top quite a bit. And just like magic, we've gone up to 7 people in the mix. If you're brand new coming in, hit like. We're not connected. Connect up. What the heck? Just hit the red button. I like that. Okay, so let's do this one. Try this one. Oh, yeah. I'm going to calm things down a tad. Can you play that Hendrix Type 1 from the beginning of the stream? Probably. Let me see which one it was here. I'll do it after this song because I think I know what song that I played at the beginning of the stream. So I'm going to go back to it. We'll see if this is the one you're talking about. After this song, I'll see if we can find that. ERB Passion, bye for now. I'm going to do some errands and be back to your live stream next time. Thank you, ERB Passions, for coming in. Really appreciate ERB Passion 101. If you haven't connected with ERB Passion, go over there, check it out. But thank you so much for coming in. Like a cool tune, this is your channel. This is what's really cool is to have people like you guys that are in the mix right now that, because sometimes people come in and it's like, oh, there's only 6 people. Okay, well, I'm going to go find somebody that's got 30 people in their stream. Bye. And then they don't. But you guys stuck around with me so for this whole 90 minutes or whatever that we've been going. So let me see if I can find that other song here. Is this the one you're talking about? I think this is the one that I started it out with. Yes, Tan's World, and that's cool too. See, I mean, that's the thing. People are doing dishes, they're at work, I've had people folding laundry. Is this not the one that I did, Fish Room? I think this is the one that I started out the show with. If it's not this one, I'll see if it's another one. It had to be. I'll find it eventually. We'll run across it. We're here for a little while. Tan's multitasking. And that's where I was going. I think that's cool that people are like, okay, well, I'll just keep the mix on, listen to the tunes, and do other things around the house. It still supports me. You can still get the stuff that you're looking for done. Oh, I told you the name of it. All right. All right. What was it? Now that's going to bother me. We're going to find it for you. So I know it wasn't that one. Hang on, I'm just looking to see if I can figure it out here. All right, let's see here. Was it this one? The Current Blues by Freedom Trail Studio? Was this it? And that's okay, Fisher. I know you got to deal with customers and everything too. Miss Canadian Scrapper. I don't think I've seen you in here yet. Thank you for coming in. So, Fisher, in another future episode of The Mix, Tommy Travels in the Mix, if you run across the song that it is, just let me know, and then I'll write down the name of it, and maybe it'll be your entry song or something. But I'll make sure that I remember it for next time if we play it again. Tan's World, Miss Canadian Scrapper is another one of my awesome friends. Awesome. Miss Canadian Scrapper, it is nice to meet you. We have 6 people in the mix right now. And so let's just take a look at something here. I always like it when a new person comes in that has never been with me before or that I don't know. Just bear with me, doing a little something here. Queen Cash, thank you for coming in the mix. That is awesome. We're getting some new people. Ace Flaw 1, hey there. Good evening. My goodness. We're getting a ton of people in here now. That is awesome. Tan's World must have shared it out and a lot of people are coming in. That is so cool. We have brand new to the mix, Canadian Scrapper. Miss Canadian Scrapper, that is awesome. And look at that, I'm not even connected with Miss Canadian Scrapper. So you're going to come up with one more person just for walking in here today. Let's see here. Let me get to that. There it is. Boom. There you go. If you're not connected to Miss Canadian Scrapper, do as I did. Go get it done. Get it done. Yes, I liked that one. Okay, so what is... Let's see if I can find this one. W. Maybe it was this one. I like this one too. I like this one a lot. W, it's one of my favorites. We're going to get to my very favorite one, though, in a minute. But yes, go connect with Miss Canadian Scrapper, for crying out loud. We have all of 6 people in here. Let's see if we can get her to 2K. I'm just going to need everyone to go ahead and create about 200 accounts if you can. We can go over to Miss Canadian Scrapper. Get her. We're gonna get her to 2K with 5 people in the mix right now. What do you think? Can we do it? Let's get it done. Fishroom Fever, you like this one? I do too. Ace Fly 1. Are we connected, Ace Fly 1? I don't know. If we're not, let's correct that. Fishroom Fever and Ace Fly. Sweet. Showing some love. Fishroom Fever maintains 40 aquariums at his place. 40. I could never do that. I can't keep a fake plant alive. The things are made out of plastic and they still turn brown and die on me. This is a good tune, man. That was great. Now we're going to go into my favorite one lately that I've had. This one, it's Recognize by Diamond Ortiz. This is my favorite. Thank you all the new people for coming in. Miss Canadian Scrapper, Ace Flaw 1, Tan's World, thank you so much for sharing out the stream. Queen Cash, thank you for coming in. Some new blood in the house. Queen Cash, funky tunes, yes. Just trying to create a cool little atmosphere for people to connect and grind, and then someday when my channel gets a little bigger than it is right now, then we'll be able to make a little more progress in growing channels. I just like this song so much. Big fan of it. So now let's switch this over to Ace Flaw 1 over on the main stage. Tommy Travels on the mix. There you go, Ace Flaw. Thanks for coming in. Just going to highlight you for a little bit here. Even though we don't have a ton of people in the chat, as new people do come in, they'll see you right there. Fishroom Fever. I missed that before. Fishroom Fever. Careful, I ended up with 2 kids by connecting and grinding to funky tunes. He sets a world record for rounds of applause in one live stream. Ladies and gentlemen, Fishroom Fever will be here all week. Oh my gosh, that was awesome. I like that a lot. He's definitely been cracking me up tonight, that's for sure. Fishroom Fever, of course, you are welcome. This is like one of those rib joint blues songs. I feel like it should be at a table in a restaurant with one of those red checkerboard tablecloths with a rack of ribs and some potato salad and corn on the cob. Hungry for ribs right now, I guess. Ace Flaw 1. Yes, I've got you up on the main stage here on Tommy Travels today for a little bit because I appreciate you coming in. I appreciate everybody that's come in. Sorry I'm being a little quiet right now. I'm just kind of into this song and trying to figure out where I'm going to go from here. Fishroom Fever, the Plastica Flora Aquaria, aka fake plant. Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. Should we switch it up to some reggae for a little bit? I think we might do that after this tune. Switch it up. Which one should we do? These reggae ones, I don't know all of these songs. This is going to be a roulette where we're just going to click on one and see what we get, and hopefully it'll be good. That's fun to do sometimes, but that's the only way I'm going to get to know these songs is to be like, okay, let's try it. I think we're going to do one called Strong Bones by Track Tribe. Never heard of the song or the artist, and so this is what we get to find out. Is this going to be good or a disaster? Let's see. Oh, yeah, that's good. That'll totally work. Strong bones. Okay, I'll have to remember that. Fish Room. I'm just using the studio music from YouTube that they have that you can put in front of videos or, during your videos that you can play. It's all copyright free. And so that's all I use. Makes it really easy. I don't have to worry about anything. I was hesitant about doing that because I thought, well, that's not the best songs on there. But as I started to check it out further, I was like, oh my gosh, there's some good funky little tunes that we can play here that make a good vibe for this kind of thing. And so I figured, well, let's just do that. And so it's just nice. It's stress-free because I can just, no matter what I'm hitting here, I can just play it and I know it's all good. I don't have to worry about a thing. And there's quite a variety too. I could switch it to country. Oh, okay. Yeah, you'll definitely have to check it out. What's funny too is sometimes on an actual commercial on TV, I'll hear something that I know that is on here as well. I'll be like, I know where you guys got that. I think the Wix site, there's a commercial on there for Wix websites, and whatever song it is that they use, I know that's right from the studio. And there's a few other of them too that I hear. It's like, I know where they got that song from. Or sometimes I'll even be playing a song on here and I'll be like, yep, I've used this one on one of my videos before. That's the only downside to using this music in videos is that you may hear them in other places as well if they're really good songs or create a certain good mood for certain situations. But I just like it because it's easy. That was good. I like that one. That was Strong Bones by Track Tribe, ladies and gentlemen. And now we're going to try another one in that same vein as far as reggae. But what is it going to be? It's going to be this one. I think we're going to do this. No, not this one. This one. This one's short but sweet. Tan's World, Tommy, I gotta go for now. But I got your playlist running again. Thank you so much, Tan's World. I really, really appreciate that. Thank you for coming in. And you have a great night. And I don't know if I'll be doing this again this week, but next Sunday for sure I will be doing this again. So I hope to see you then. And much love to you. So, Fish Room, where do you work at? I'm just curious. Do you work at a pet store? That would be ideal. You would really know how to take care of the fish. Yeah, that one was short but sweet. We're going to go on to this one right here. Yeah, this one I like. This is a good one. No, I'd buy everything. Yeah. That's the problem. That's the downside of that. Anna Moore is still in the building. Yeah, share out the live stream. We have 5 people in, 26 thumbs up. That's not too bad. Oh, you run a dollar store. Sweet. I just kind of wanted to know because you mentioned you were at work. So I'm glad that you've got an opportunity to be able to kind of chill out and still work at the same time. That's always cool when that happens. Coming in, going out, thumbs up. That's right. And what's cool about this stream particularly, because this rarely ever happens, I've been going for an hour and 15 minutes. We've had up to 10 people in here at one time. Thanks to all of you wonderful people for sharing out. And I've got 26 thumbs up, no thumbs down. What? 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 No thumbs down. That's crazy. That never happens. All good vibes. That's good. Yes, absolutely. Usually I get a few thumbs down. No thumbs down. That's right. What? So if nothing else goes right in my life, from here on out, I'll know this stream. No thumbs down. That's awesome. That never happens. Yeah, those are the perks of being the boss, right? You can watch live streams and do that kind of stuff if you want to. Screenshot, LOL. Oh yeah, Anna Moore, thumbs up, thumbs down, it's all good. Yeah, it's all interaction. That's why I don't know why people do thumbs down. Yeah, I should screenshot it too, because it's probably never going to happen again. So people that don't like the stream, they would probably be better off just not saying anything, not leaving a thumbs up or thumbs down or comment. Just get the heck out of there. But they don't. They still want you to know. Yeah, don't let them know. That's a good advice. Don't tell them that. Yeah. If you guys don't like this live stream, make sure you leave a thumbs down and many comments. As many comments as you can. Actually, I could do without the comments. I'd rather do without the comments. Don't need to read all the reasons why people don't like me. Leave a comment, good or bad, but mostly good, please. No, I don't really care. I've had bad comments before, It's all just part of the deal. I just go, okay, thanks for the interaction. And especially people that really have big audiences, they get tons of terrible comments, but they keep plugging away and keep going, you know? You can't just let, somebody's negative attitude bring you down. You got to keep plugging away no matter what they say. And then just keep getting better. Let's try this one. We're losing people left and right now, but that's okay. It's a Sunday night. People have jobs to get ready for tomorrow. They've got stuff going on. But I'm going to keep it going for a little bit. Sometimes, as soon as I say, I think it's probably time to go ahead and just wind down the stream here, that's when all sorts of new people come running in for some reason. That happened to me last week, I think, or the week before. I was like, okay, playing the final song of the night, which is always The Entertainer, and I thank people for coming in and stuff like that. And as I was doing that, all of a sudden, bam, hey, this person, hey, everybody. Another person, hey, everybody. That's crazy. Tomorrow is Monday. Some are getting ready. Yeah, I'm sure. So I'm probably going to wind it down here. How long have I been going here? 2 hours. Yeah, you're probably right. Every day, you just don't know what you're going to run into. But I've been going for a solid 2 hours here. Fish Room and Anna, you both have been here since the very beginning, and I really appreciate it. You've made what started out to be a really tough beginning really well worth it on this Sunday evening. Ace Flaw, thank you for stopping in. Miss Canadian Scrapper. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to head over to The Entertainer after this song shuts down. We're going to do some thank yous. We're going to wrap it up here for the night. But I'll be back again next week for another round of this. Keep it going, and then eventually here after Thanksgiving, I'm going to start doing Sunday and then Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday morning lives as well. And I don't know how many of you guys would be able to join me at that time, but hopefully we'll be able to build a broader audience by doing it at both times. And here it is, The Entertainer. The last song of the night. And so let's just go up as far as I can here. So as far as I can go up, Doreen Calhoun, Anna Mora, Nathan T just vlogged this. Thank you guys very much for coming in. Cleo's Creations and more. Thank you very much for coming in tonight. Much appreciated. Cool Gent 87, you came in the building. Nike Girl came into the building. It was awesome to have you guys here. Who else? Diana D, you were in the house, in the mix. Thank you very much for stopping by. Party Music DJ, thank you so much for coming in. Rayon Entertainment, thank you for coming in. I'm not even sure if I said hi to you when you came in. How rude. Kitty Cat came in the building. Thanks to Tans. Let's see. Ladies and gentlemen, Fish Room Fever made us laugh all night long in the mix. Southern Belle was here. Geraldine Ladiva TV was in the mix as well. Good to see everybody. ERB Fashion 101. You were in the mix. Thank you for coming in. Winiflar McGinnis. We highlighted you for a little bit and got you not much of anywhere. I think you picked up one person, but thank you for coming into the mix here today. And for everybody that shared out the stream, thank you so much for coming in. Diana D. And Tan's World, of course. Thank you all so much for coming in. I think I have mentioned pretty much everybody, but I probably missed one or two, as per usual. But thank you guys so much for coming in here to the mix tonight. It was a pleasure. This has been a fun time, and much love goes out to all. Until next time, I hope to catch you on the flip side.